completing about the reign of Sultan Nasiruddin Mahmud, it is also written that when he became the Sultan, he was not interested in the political career, and it is also written that he kept himself aloof from all administrative problems and did not take any step without the consent of the 40 the Chahalgans. Isami, who is the historian, in his Futuhus Salatin says that the Sultan expressed no opinion without Shamsi nobles' permission. He did not move his hands or feet except their order. यानी ये एक बहुत एक्सट्रीम बात है जो सुल्तान नासिरुद्दीन महमूद के बारे में लिखी जाती है कि इतने ज़्यादा वो हावी थे सुल्तान नासिरुद्दीन महमूद के ऊपर उमरा और जो शमसी जो है वो नोबल्स थे कि वो उनके बग़ैर ना तो वो अपने आप को मूव कर सकता था और ना ही जो है वो अपना जो है वो कोई काम कर सकता था. And he would neither drink water nor go to sleep except with their own knowledge. यानी वो इतना हावी हो गए थे सुल्तान के ऊपर कि वो तो ना तो वो पानी पी सकता था ना वो सो सकता था उनके नॉलेज में लाए बगैर. He further clearly states that Ulugh Khan governed the empire. Ulugh Khan, who was the head of the Chahalgan, he used to govern the empire. It is also said that from the immediate works that Nasiruddin was an educated man of gentle nature. यानी वो बहुत ज़्यादा सख्त मिजाज नहीं था, पढ़ा लिखा बादशाह था. He practically accepted his role assigned to him by the power hungry Turkish nobles. यानी यहाँ ये आप देख सकते हैं कि ये जो बात है ये टर्किश नोबल्स के बारे में की जा रही है. To his good fortune, an equilibrium was established amidst the nobles in the matter of distribution of the leave and fishes. Had the Turkish nobles failed to arrive at a compromise among themselves, Nasiruddin might have been put to death like a sacrificial lamb like his predecessors. जो है अगर तो उनका कोई प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट हो जाता और नासिरुद्दीन ये काम ना करता कि वो उनकी बात ना मानता तो वो अपने 3 प्रेडिसेसर्स की तरह मारा जाता. अब इसमें वी कैन हैव राइज ऑफ बलबन. बलबन वॉज ऑल्सो noble from the court of Sultan Shamsuddin al-Tutmash, and he received formal title of Naib-e-Mamlakat, maintained the formal dignity of the Sultan, and he served him faithfully throughout his reign except for a brief interval when the episode of Rehan took place, and even in his very case Balban obeyed the order of the Sultan. It is not very adequate to believe that a noble like Balban, who was very strong and very authoritative in his nature, he would obey him such a punishing order given by a feeble king just for the sake of establishing the concept that king is the absolute head of the state. So it is also said that he was a very, very feeble king and he did not have authority. Therefore, with this regard, which is visible in Sultan Nasiruddin's ability and his so-called self-surrender, more between the lines readings and deeper analysis of the primary and secondary sources is required to get a cleaner picture of Sultan's mind, behavior and various other aspects of his life. ठीक है? तो ये जो है ये थोड़ा सा सुल्तान नासिरुद्दीन महमूद के बारे में जो है वो बताया गया है कि वो एक ऐसा बादशाह जो है वो था कि जो है वो अपनी सारी की सारी पावर जो है वो जो है वो उसने इनको जो है वो दे दी थी नोबल्स को. और द historians they also feel that it is also called a political tactics on the part of the Sultan Nasiruddin that he was successful in saving his own skin by his tactics to surrender the power to the nobles.